Rolling?
We're on, Abby.
We're on, let's
rolling.
go.
How are you?
Amazing.
Are you happy you're in Bali right now?
This was the best trip I've ever been on.
How the fuck we even ended up here?
Thought it, put it in action. I don't even know how this happened. I'm on the other side of the world right now.
So, Abby, take me back to when we met and
Okay.
all this idea of NCH, building your business, started even getting in our head.
Coming together, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Like, I was a UGC creator, travel creator, and that was crazy insane. But like, for me personally, I kept getting so many DMs just like, Abby, how do you travel? How do you do what you do? How do you side quest? Like you and Remy are always just on some kind of volcano doing something. And then that's when you told me about, like I have this crazy idea for NCH, and I was like, I'm so in. And you told me about how I could literally teach people what I already know and literally make videos about it.
Yeah,
So
then
now
I remember
coach.
you were like, what?
I was like,
That's
I didn't
exactly
even know
what-
that was a thing.
Yeah.
Because I always wanted to be a dance teacher or some kind of like personal trainer at that, and I didn't know you could scale like that. So it was insane because when we started working together, everybody that was in my DMs just became my clients.
Yeah, so easy. It's crazy. Oh, what have you been doing before you even launched your offer? Like which kind of content creator you were and what have you been focusing on?
Yeah, so I was really just travel, but I didn't have a very specific value-based niche. I didn't have anything that was very giving value to specific ICPs.
Yeah.
And I think once we started working together, I was like, wow, like now I'm gonna take the content. Yeah, it was aesthetic and it was really cool and it was getting views, but it wasn't directly impacting people and teaching them how to make money online.
Yeah.
So now that I'm able to transform my content pillars into actually helping people make money and travel the world, like that was the most impactful thing.
Nice. Because for people that don't know, Abby's a super number one UGC creator / brand deals retainer. So for how long have you been doing that?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
So imagine putting 7 years of knowledge, because the knowledge you have it there, into something that you can build, you can keep selling, and doesn't require you the time to maybe record the videos, but you just need to sell a package to people. You can scale your business. What was the biggest challenge you had at the beginning to turn this a reality?
I think the biggest challenge I had was really learning how much value I had. Because I didn't realize when I started, even I gave a mastermind here at the NCH thing about UGC, I didn't realize how much I knew that other people didn't. It wasn't their normal. So like I underestimated how much value I actually could give to people. And I feel like a lot of people do that when they first start like coaching people or mentoring people. They think, oh, my value isn't valuable enough. And then you come to an event like this and everyone's like, what are you talking about? And like taking notes, It's you have a lot of value, experience.
Yeah, like the classic thing where when coaches started that they feel like, why would even people pay for me? Or why would even people learn from me? Because how many followers you still have right now? Like
40.1K.
And how much have you collected when we started launching the business in the first month?
Well, when we started launching the business, it was 14K revenue.
I mean, a month.
Yep, in a month.
Let's fucking go. First month. How do we make that happen though?
Make that happen, I mean, Zoom calls, hop on, take your content, develop a content strategy plan. We literally figured out my ICP, who I was trying to target. Then I built a offer. Once I built my offer, we worked together. He's crazy sales guy. We handle objections and we generally help people that come to my DMs asking me how to make money. I say, hop on a call and I'll show you.
I remember that because you have already demand, you have already a lot of people following your content we posted these storytelling frameworks with call to actions, and you get a lot of the inbounds and that we turned them into calls directly. What do you believe was the most impactful feature of our coaching, my coaching, that really gave you a help?
I honestly think the most impactful part of it all was just the one-on-one connection, because literally just from going from friends on Instagram to having this idea for NCH, and then you just literally completely teaching me how I could scale an offer. It was the fact that every time we hop on a Zoom call, it was never about I don't even know, it was never about surface level. It was always deeper. It was like, how can we take what you have and actually make it scalable? And we hopped on thousands of Zoom calls. And I think that's so valuable, especially in today. You can get online coaches or whatever, but it's no one does it like NCH. This is one-on-one connection, you know what I mean?
Fuck yes. Yes. There was something holding you back, or you were skeptical about something in general?
Honestly, like if I was skeptical about anything, I think it was literally just that initial, you're choosing a different path. And I think a lot of creators that have been doing it for so many years, it's interesting to realize, okay, maybe I'm going to be putting my eggs in a different basket. Maybe it's like a risk. It's like, okay, if I do that, I'm changing. Like I went from Pinterest inspiration and I lost some, I had to lose some of that audience and that high engagement to actually scale way more. And now my engagement's back and everything. But you have to initially take that dip and it's going to feel like a risk. You're changing what you're investing your time, money, assets, and content into. You might be afraid of your audience leaving, but the right audience will find you. And that's something that I was like, I had to realize is that my audience that actually wants my help, it may seem like a small niche, but it's way more impactful than talking to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%. I think a lot of content creators, I told you, they know how to go viral. They maybe did a lot of content creation, earning an income, and that's their sweet spot. Like they know how to do that sweet spot, but they're like,
they don't want to leave.
They don't want to. But the point is, what made you decide to then launch your offer rather than just stick to doing UGC and brand deals? Like, what made you know?
Yeah,
why?
I think the reason that I decided to go from one point to the next and just like break out of the matrix was because I realized I had intuition about it that I felt like it was the right thing to do, but I also realized that I wanted to not work for somebody. I wanted to help people. Like I loved creating content, but then at the same time I was working for all these brands, and I would rather and a lot of people don't want to be their own boss. A lot of people love working for other people, but like me personally, I wanted to help build NCH. I wanted to help start my own business, my own program, my own offer, my own mentorship, and actually impact people through my own thing. So I think that was kind of cool because in both ways, you're impacting people and creating, but by building your own offer and mentorship, you actually directly are a leader. And you lead people that want to live the same life as you.
100%. So you were moved by the idea of helping people. I think that's the best thing I noticed as well about you, because a lot of people want to then eventually get into coaching, but just with the idea of making money. But if you shift it and you really deeply want to help people, then it's going to be so easy for you to execute that. It's crazy. And right now, like yourself, you want to still do UGC. How do you want to combine these two things? Because I know that you still want to do it. So how do you want to combine these two areas?
Oh, that's a really good question. So what I did was I realized I think a lot of creators actually struggle with this, is juggling so many things at once. And I know, personally, my clients I've helped scale to like big numbers a month with the UGC. A lot of them, they just want to stay in UGC because they really enjoy that stability and all that. But what I realized for me is that, I wanted something different, and I still love creating content. But what I do now is I don't take UGC campaigns, retainers, or brand deals for income. I take them solely for growing my portfolio and growing myself as a creator. So I worked with 4 different resorts here in Bali. We have another one in Gili Islands.
Nice.
That one's a paid one, sending over my content package this morning. Worked at the Mar Resort. So I'm taking campaigns like that don't prevent me from helping my clients, but allow me to actually extend my expertise even more.
Nice. Okay, so you play it smart, it's saying like building yourself stronger, bigger. And then at the same time, provide value to people.
Higher ticket, lower quantity.
Higher ticket, lower quantity. That's nice. I think there are a lot of content creators there that maybe are watching that they have a following, they know how to go viral, they know how to create content, but then they don't know how much money is sitting in their followers.
Right, exactly.
So what did you learn by doing this work together, let's say?
I think I realized like some people just want to be creators, but then if you are a creator and you're having a demand and you have a niche, don't just sit on just content creating. You can scale so much more by literally listening to what your audience wants and like selling your mentorship, because you're literally doing what people are asking. You just have to figure out how to funnel your content into your ICP. That way they actually can know about your mentorship package.
Exactly. Yeah, well, let's see on the other side right now, there is a beautiful content creator like you, but they're still hesitating and they're like, should I even do something like this? Should I not do something like this? What would you suggest to these people?
what are you doing? Just start. Why not? What do you have to lose? You're just gonna stay where you are right now. What the heck? What the fuck? Do it. Just do it. You got to. Because like you'll never feel ready. That's how I would say.
Yeah.
You'll never feel like you're valuable enough. You'll never feel like your content is good enough. Even with UGC, you'll never feel like your content is perfect. You just have to start. And once you start, you'll build the confidence as you go.
Yeah. And that was the goal. What's the goal of Abby?
The goal is I want to keep building NCH. I want to keep working with you and working together to bring in more creators into this huge community, because I honestly think NCH is going to be one of the biggest travel creator entrepreneur communities in the world. And it already low-key is. Like, who else is doing this in Bali? Nobody.
That's so true.
Literally nobody.
What was the biggest thing that was holding you back to start working together, or you believed it was kind of keeping you on hold, if there was something?
I would say, like, for me, and from what I've heard from my friends, is it's the investing part, investing time or investing money. Because in a way, in order to grow, you have to let other things burn or give up other things. Life is all about energy and exchange. And if you think you're gonna get somewhere by not trading, you probably won't get as big as you wanna be.
Yeah. Money and investment is always a big thing. People are always scared to talk about these things, but how
money is energy.
Yeah, money is
energy. And if you build enough business, a big enough mentorship or social media, the energy will come back to you and you'll make more than you invested.
100%. And the craziest thing about me and Abby as well is that we just didn't develop a business relationship, but at the same time we are crazy friends. You're gonna be seeing this crazy girl dancing on the dance floor in some vlogs in the channel.
Oh yeah.
So we don't build. How do you describe our relationship?
I would say it's like a crazy, like, I don't even know, like a crazy pen pal, like creator relationship from halfway across the world.
It's crazy.
I feel like it's just crazy. It's out of pocket. That's what it is. An out of pocket friendship.
And what do you say as well to content creators that want to join our events and our villa and our mastermind the next time?
If you wanna join in to NCH, you wanna join in all this action, our villas and our trips, I'd say you have to join our community. Get in here, because that's the only way to get the value that you're looking for. Get in here, start some kind of mentorship, start learning what you actually want to develop, and then everything that you actually want will automatically flow to you.
Abby, let's smash it.
Let's go.
Nice goal. We need to crush it. Like, I think you have a 40K a month.
Oh,
easy there
we're
waiting.
Crushing this.
Come on.
This is gonna be insane.
Time to scale.
Should we do the handshake? Wait, ready?
Yeah, look.
Oh, wait, say time to scale. Let me do it. Time to scale. Hey. Hey, let's go.